I'm not doing it this time.
Oh, I was really hoping you were.
No. Not being predictable.
So,
what
have you been up to?
Just wait to the right point of the
welcome
feed.
to the show.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, this is proper professional podcasting. Welcome to Pitch It Good.
Hello.
How are you all doing? How are you all doing? You can't say anything back. This is a one-way medium.
Yeah. Scream if you want to go louder. Scream if you want to go louder. That's not what they say.
What do they say?
Scream if you want to go faster.
Well, this is a one-time speed affair. How you doing, Paul?
I'm
all
very
right?
good. Yeah, moving on from this.
Really struggling. the opening.
Yes, I'm
intro.
very good. My voice has nearly returned.
Oh,
So hopefully you won't have as much croakiness.
I don't know. I thought it gave the laugh gave a Macy Gray vibe to the podcast yesterday, and I quite enjoyed it. I was like, every time I was like, ha ha.
How does Macy Gray sound?
I'm not doing that again.
Probably the first thing we'll ever edit out of the podcast.
I've watched a film, and as it's Spooktober, I watched a spooky film.
Oh, what did you watch?
I watched Insidious: The Last Key.
Right.
I've seen the other Insidious films, and I like them. This one was probably the shittest one of them.
Okay.
But
it's a low bar.
well, it kind of felt like it was like a piece of admin for the rest of the series. Like it had to do something to tie it all up. And
do you think there are people making those Insidious movies that are really, really concerned about the continuity?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it not like that?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh.
There shouldn't be. I don't think anyone goes to there being like, it's a shared universe.
No.
But yeah.
Well, I did, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, but I'm the token pigeon punter.
So what was so bad about it?
I don't know. It was just, to be honest, I think I just got bored.
For someone who doesn't like films, watching shit films is a really bad idea.
Yeah, it's no Page Master.
No. He loves it. I've actually seen 2 films.
Oh,
So I'm going to let you pick which one you want me to talk about.
the first one.
Well, no, I haven't given them yet. I
Whatever.
haven't got them like in 2 hidden pieces of paper in my hand.
You haven't?
I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem
Okay.
and Don't Look Now. One of them is a classic 1970s horror movie
Right.
with like high esteem, and the other is a film from the other day about turtles.
Do the tells.
Do you want to I say, ironically, the scarier film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's a kids' film, and I think that Superfly would absolutely make me shit my pants.
Really?
If I was 9 years old. Yeah. Also, what I don't understand is why they made a significant part of the story one of the turtles fancies April.
Oh, I thought they all fancied April.
But
April didn't fancy them back.
I don't know if I need the hint of bestiality in my children's films.
It's a prerequisite. That's
the only reason I
Kids
go.
have got to learn.
But yeah, other than that,
What have you been up to
what
this
have I been
week?
up to? You know the old adage, these boots were made for walking?
Yes.
Well, it turns out these boots were made for OnlyFans. I've been selling feet pics online. I've had one guy who is very interested. Do you want to know how much I've made?
Well, I've paid you £40 for feet pics.
There she is. Okay. I've got £40. I'm ready to spend it.
Wow. We're hitting the real big budgets now. The big 4-0.
How much do you think films actually cost?
We have established I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I've got £40. I've got a hole in my pocket that I need to spend it. Do you know what he wants to spend?
I don't want to know what you're doing. You're holding your pocket. If I'm honest.
I've got £40. I've got a hole in my pocket. I've got a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Zoo. Well, it's a good job. I know what we're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make a film like we do every week.
Every week.
Yeah, and we're gonna make a film, and we're just useless. We need to bring in some real talent to help us make up a film.
We need ideas, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And I found the best in the biz. Right, yeah,
Steven Spielberg.
What?
Steven Spielberg's in.
Oh no, he asked to come on, and I said no. We've got these on.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm going to introduce them. Absolutely brilliant. They have they're brilliant. Like was it content creators. Everyone's cringing. Everyone's cringing. Now, content creator, the BAM comedy duo, massive on TikTok, award-winning. One is 2023 Funny Women Final, and the other is a finalist in my Christmas card list. The absolutely brilliant BAM comedy, Beck and Sam.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
For having us. What an intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's a good intro for Beck. Yeah.
Yeah, great intro for Beck.
Yeah, I love mine.
You know, we'll just re-record mine.
Yeah.
Do you not want my Christmas card?
No, I don't.
I mean, it is October.
It's very true.
Oh, cool. Yeah, welcome to Pitch It Good. How have you been? Have you seen any good films this week? Anything that's tickled your fancy or anything?
You
good?
know what we did go to see? We saw Saw X.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it was.
Yeah,
dark.
it was grimy.
Oh, really?
I
Many
love those
bits
films.
of body and blood and gore.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
We knew what we were signing up for. It was a lot of gore, but it was a lot of fun.
But we also saw Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we loved.
It's so
But
good.
for
So
us, it was
good.
all about the rat daddy.
Yeah.
Like Jackie
Yeah.
Chan as the rat.
He was
just,
so funny.
oh, so good.
Yeah, I did
So
actually really enjoy it. I just wanted to make my bestiality joke.
Yeah. And we didn't appreciate that.
No.
We
Yeah.
really liked it. We actually thought it was brilliant cinema.
We
Did
are
you
part
get Pete-
turtle.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get pizza afterwards?
I get pizza every day. Have you not met me? Look at the size of it.
Okay, so you know why you're here. We want you to pitch us a film for our Paul's hard-earned
Hard tread, money.
£40. You ready?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is your genre of film?
So we've gone for horror slasher
Yes.
because it's Spooktober.
It is Spooktober.
Teen movie as well. Horror slasher teen movie.
Horror slasher, yeah, exactly.
In the
love-
interest of Halloween.
I'd love a horror slasher elderly movie.
It hits different.
We'll save that for another time.
Yeah, 2:00 at Channel 4 on a Sunday.
Murder at the OOP.
Okay, so we've got a horror slasher teen movie for Spooktober. I'm excited. So let's start off and tell me a little bit about where is this movie set? When is it set?
Yeah.
So sorry, you go.
Oh, please. You
This
take it.
is
Take
the trouble with having two
Yeah.
guests.
Okay, it's set in Austria. It's set in St. Anton, which is a ski resort in Austria. And basically, it's in this chalet, and everyone is snowed in. And it's a group of influencers who have gone on holiday to make content for a ski company.
And the ski company's called.
Super Skis.
Yeah, it is.
Super skis.
Okay, let's unpack some of that.
Where do we start?
Didn't one of the Paul brothers try and do this on a plane with a load of influencers stuck on a plane? He may try to make a movie.
I have no idea, but I need to see that movie
logo.
if it exists.
I don't know if.
It's like snakes on a plane, but influencers on a plane.
How do
on a
I know
plane.
this?
It's on the plane, basically.
How do I know this?
Yeah, what's going on? I don't believe you. I don't think it's ever been done.
You know what? I was the pilot of that plane.
You should have crashed it.
Wow.
Should have taken one for the team, Jim.
Okay, so this is in an Austrian chalet. It's a ski chalet, and it's a load of influencers have come together. They're making content for a ski company.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
What was the ski company called?
I believe it was called Super Skis.
Super Skis.
Super Skis.
Love it.
I like it.
Is that SUPASKIZ?
Exactly, Sam.
Super Skis.
Yeah. Because it's cool. It's down with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah. I got. Does the letter Z or Z feature a lot in this film?
Yeah, actually, that is
Yeah.
a recurring theme.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Right, core theme of the film.
Yeah, people are making the Z shape with their bodies.
Yeah.
They're eating zucchini.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Straight out with that one.
In fact, all of the murder weapons do begin with a Z.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
don't
best
Are you
please.
sure you want to
luck.
set yourself up with that?
Straight out of the gate, just putting up obstacles.
Straight into hard mode.
Well, that's obviously that's movable. I mean, expert producers like yourselves. I mean, you might advise us to move away from that.
I'd advise you to stay with that.
Okay.
Okay, right. So, we've got an Austrian Sea Shadow Super Ski. Lots of when is this? It was Gen Z, so it must be set around now, or is this set in the?
Yeah, it's definitely modern day.
Yeah, present day.
Yeah, today.
Today.
Oh my
Today
God.
it's actually set
Today.
today.
But we're at a ski resort.
Oh no! There's loads of Z-related things around us.
Zebras roaming. Okay, right. So this is set today. What is the sort of soundtrack you're looking for? Are you looking for classic, modern day pop? Things. What are you looking for?
Yeah, we're obviously going to hit some of the modern day pop stuff to really get our key audience in, but we don't want to exclude other generations. So we did think.
Yeah, we had a fantastic idea to attract everyone. So throughout the film, we're going to go through the decades of music. So right at the beginning, we're going to have like 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
20 minutes in, it'll be like 80s, 90s.
Just hit every demographic.
Yeah, so the oldies are happy at the beginning, and then
Get some bop in there for the 90s kids.
for us, yeah.
Film opens with some 1920s ragtime.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Black and
older
white.
than that. We'll
Yeah.
get some chanting, some Gregorian chants.
Yeah. Now they're the monks of
Yeah,
No, go on.
St Michael's Mount in Cornwall.
Oh!
nice. It's a very slow start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. We've had. It's good to ease into this sort of
Yeah.
film, right?
It obviously will have like an original score as well, like for some of the darker moments.
Oh, really? Who have you got? Like a composer in mind, or would it be something that you?
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
But obviously we'll have we'll probably provide the vocals.
Yeah,
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
definitely.
Can you give us an example of some of those vocals?
Scary stuff.
Skis. Zebras.
Basically.
Lots of ski yogurt about.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's got
Nice,
to be.
proud of that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, no, I just thought about it. I was like, ski. I was like, yeah, ski yogurt, explaining the joke to everyone. That's,
Yes, you were.
that's how you
That's a
make the
tricky
funny.
one too.
Yeah.
Right, tell us about some of these characters. I'm assuming it's, teenagers, 20-somethings?
Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to have, actors of all ages like playing these characters, I think. But yeah, influences from different, areas. We've got a comedy influencer, Ovo.
Yep. Diane Morgan is going to play herself.
Hey.
She's going to play her character.
Okay.
Philomena Kunk.
That's the
No.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Nice.
So that'll be good.
All right, so it's Philomena Kunk. He's going to be one of the
Yeah.
influencers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're going to have a few people playing themselves because that'll be fun.
Yeah. Kunk on skis, yeah.
Yeah.
On skis.
Exactly.
Yes.
That'd be quite good, actually.
Yeah. A food influencer, we're thinking. Maybe let's say Owen Wilson
Yep.
can play that
Well
one.
known for his food. Who else are we going to have? We're going to have like a
Wait.
fashion.
What is Owen Wilson playing himself?
Oh no! He's playing just a food, like an American food creator, like a barbecue king.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's a barbecue specialist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Travis.
Travis.
Nice.
Travis
Yeah.
the barbecue king.
Travis the barbecue king.
Yeah.
It's
We're
a
going to
weird
keep.
last name.
Yeah, that'd have trouble on the
Bit of
passport. Okay, right. So we've got a comedy influencer. We've got a food influencer. How about what's next? Who else is there?
We've got makeup influencer. That's going to be Keira Knightley.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
cool. Playing herself.
No.
We're just going to
Yeah.
keep people guessing with who's playing themselves and who is playing a character, so you never know. What
Yeah,
you get.
maybe.
You
Like,
can
yeah.
have, like Lenny Henry comes on screen and it's like, is he going to play himself? Or...
So Lenny Henry's one of the influencers.
obviously. Oh, just let that slip. Damn it. Okay.
Spoilers.
Lenny
Oh
Henry
my
is in
God.
it.
No,
yes.
that's fine. That's fine. No spoilers here because this is the pitch.
Yeah.
So,
That's very much the concept of the podcast. You do have to spoil the whole thing.
so Lenny Henry plays. Well, we don't know, right?
He is a fashion influencer.
Oh,
Obviously.
what sort of fashion is he into?
Scarves.
Scarves.
Specifically. He wears
Specifically.
only scarves.
Oh.
So,
Only scarves.
Okay.
A different website.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a naughty one.
Only scarves.
Only
yeah.
scarves. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, that's an image.
Yeah.
Paul,
Take
you on
a-
there?
Let's all take a minute. To
Oh, I am.
Pause the
Henry.
podcast. We need to think about it.
Yeah, lots of warm necks.
Yeah.
Look at me like that. Okay, right. So we've got Philomena Kunk played by Diane Morgan. who is a comedy influencer. Owen Wilson is a food influencer called Travis the Barbecue King. We have Keira Knightley as a makeup influencer and Lenny Henry as a fashion influencer who with a specialisation in scarves.
That's it.
Is that the cast?
Oh well, no. That we also have a brand manager.
Oh.
So this is the guy who's like overseeing the whole project, right? He's Super Ski's CEO, very important guy, played by Christopher Walken.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
And
Christopher Walken's in there.
his name, Sam, is
Chris.
Walken.
Walk off.
exactly.
He plays, so Christopher Walken plays a CEO called Christopher Walkoff.
Yeah, so you almost think he's going to play himself, but then he comes out with a slightly different name. So
Excellent.
it's not
I love that. That's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. So, as well, what Christopher Walken are we talking like? Is there an era of Walken that we're
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow Walken with the shaved teeth?
Yes. Yeah. Spiky teeth, wild hair.
Yeah.
That's what I've
He's
got
the
pictured.
brand manager from hell.
Yeah. Nightmare.
So this is like early 2000s, early 2000s. Stephen, no, not
Stephen.
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 Stephen
Seagal.
Walken.
We've got to start recording 10 of these in a row.
Yeah. So this is 90s era Christopher Walken playing 1860s era the Headless Horseman from.
Yeah.
Does he have his head? Not undecided. No.
Undecided.
Maybe he
He's
loses
lost
his
it.
head
He
halfway
does for
through.
now.
Yeah.
It is Spooktober. Okay, and that's so. And what's he like as a person? What's he like as a character?
What's his motivation?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to make the money, obviously. He's there to get these content creators, influencers, to, bring in some content for the brand.
Yeah,
so he
at-
wants
at
to...
any cost.
At any
He's
cost.
Tough on content
Yeah.
Tough on content.
And crime.
and crime.
Is he kind of like a baddie character, like a bad manager, or is he like a friendly sort of guy?
I think he seems quite bad.
Yeah, it's quite
bad.
strict.
Right.
But-
He's very strict.
Yeah.
We like to have rounded characters. So
Yes,
he's redeemable
nuanced.
features. Maybe he's nice to animals,
Ah, yeah.
but
He loves puppies.
he's a bit of a nasty bastard as
Yeah.
well.
Is there a lot of puppies at the ski resort?
Well, it is next to the puppy sanctuary.
Puppies on the skis.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We can't forget our protagonists as well, which is
What,
actually...
the puppies?
Yeah.
We haven't even met the protagonist yet.
I'm so sorry. No. Character heavy.
Yeah.
Always
Our-
Well, that's good for a slasher, isn't it?
Yeah, you need the
Might-
numbers.
We might
That's
lose
true.
some of them.
Our protagonists are actually the chalet host couple.
Ooh.
Yes. Their names are Dan and Jack.
Dan and
And
Jack.
I don't know.
How'd you come up with them, Sam and Beck?
Maybe you haven't thought this yet, but who plays those?
Oh, no. Played by Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Oh.
Of course.
The couple of the season.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we wanted to get a real couple to get that chemistry.
Yeah, gotta have that on-screen chemistry.
Oh,
Exactly.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are they like?
Just lovely.
Just lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
Really nice.
Obviously, they're feeling the stress of running the chalet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I think Tom, very sweet. Zendaya, very kooky.
I think you mean Dan
Sorry,
and Jack.
Dan and Deck.
You were just describing yourselves there, weren't you?
yeah, very cute, handsome,
Super strong.
Stunning,
Yeah.
actually.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so so they're kind of a cookie couple. Run this ski. Is it an Airbnb occasion or is it like a private rental?
They work for a ski chalet. How does it work?
Yeah, they work for a chalet company, chalet
Okay.
hiring company.
And a
called-
chalet company.
What's the name of the company?
Yeah, Blue Skies Baloo.
Blue Skies Baloo.
Blue Skies Baloo.
Baloo.
Like the
Baloo.
bear.
Baloo the bear.
Nice.
Because that's their mascot.
Does it kind of like? Is it like skies as in spelt skis?
Exactly.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah. With a Z.
Z.
With a Z.
Oh, that's your first Z.
Oh, it's our first Z.
Theme of the film.
I'm so excited. The Scrabble score of this film.
Good shot.
Okay, right. So we've met our protagonists. We've got Dan and Jack. not relating to anybody. And and what happens now? So we're all set up. Is it all plain sailing up on the mountain?
It's mostly skiing, I imagine.
Yeah.
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 Well, at
it's
the
a bit-
beginning, obviously.
Yeah, of course. You know, so it starts off. Everyone's just having a good time.
Yep, nice
Some skis.
exposition of the whole place, the mountains. Maybe we
Enjoying
do
the après.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a classic horror trope where we focus on one random character that you get attached to, but then
Killed by a
Dead.
zucchini.
killed by a zucchini.
Right at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
clear something up here. What is the après? What is
I
it?
thought you were going to go, what is a zucchini?
I've never seen one.
question.
Is it like a kebab? That's what-
Like Après Spritz.
Après is
Après-
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
I
Aperol.
don't, honest, I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
yeah, there is Aperol.
Yeah.
Après.
Aperol Spritz.
Right, yeah.
Après means after, and it's
Oh,
after
hello.
skiing. Then is the drinking.
You partay.
Oh,
It's
right,
the
okay.
partay.
Oh, so it's the good stuff. It's the stuff that I would like to go to a
Yeah.
ski resort
Yeah.
for without
Yeah.
the actual skiing.
Yeah,
This is going to come as a shock
Yeah.
to absolutely no one, but I don't think either of us have been skiing.
No, I've not been skiing.
Well, yeah, we've only been the once, and it was when we were chalet hosts.
Oh,
So plot twist.
Whoa!
True.
There's no relevance to true life.
No, exactly.
None of
Purely
these characters.
coincidental.
wow. So I'm
this-
going to be very nice about the ski.
This is part movie pitch, part confession.
Yeah.
And you can find this chalet on Airbnb.
Sponsored by
Sponsored
Baddies.
by
Okay, right. So we've got
Baloo.
everybody's got Blue Skies Baloo. Is that right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the one.
Blue Skies Baloo is the name of the company, right? Okay, right. So we're all here. We're going to get in. We're going to really get focused in on one character, and we're all going to love them. And that's when stuff's going to happen. So
Yeah.
who's the character that we get focused on?
Cameo. It's got to be a cameo, a person playing themselves. Maybe like Paris Hilton
Paris Hilton.
on the slopes. Yep, definitely. It's a very quick scene. It's sort of a montage, and then obviously you get the gory blood, and then the viewers kind of like, oh, it's one of these films,
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they probably haven't seen the trailer.
All right. Was there a trailer?
There will be a trailer. Yeah,
They usually come with trailers.
yeah.
This is why we don't make any money.
We just fire up and no one turns up.
So how do you say she gets killed by a zucchini
Yes, she
Um,
does.
without...
How do we see this? What describe the scene?
Yeah, so basically she's just skied into a wooded area to take a little break. She pulls out a hip flask
Mm.
and she's sipping from this pink hip flask. Barbie-esque, she's in her fluffy boots.
Yeah.
Pink all in one.
Yeah, she shouts to her friend, "I'm just gonna be a minute," and
Is that what Paris Hilton
Yeah,
sounds
I
like?
It's an
think
incredible
so.
impression. It's like
I
she's in
think
the
so.
room.
Well, she's playing a British character called Paris Hilton.
So she's playing her British self, like a
Yeah.
Madonna deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And that's
And
the
out-
last thing she is
yeah.
ever going to say.
Out of nowhere. Bam! Zucchini to the back of the head.
No way.
Bam.
Blood.
That's Bam comedy.
Bam comedy, everyone.
Let's drop at Bangkok, the UK. It's on Instagram.
And blood pools across the snow
Oh,
as we
wow.
see the life drain from Paris's eyes.
Yeah, and then it
She
goes
says-
dun 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 dun. Sorry.
Oh,
okay.
no, that's good.
Yeah.
So I jumped straight to the music, and you were going to say her last line.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because she's
That's
doing
it.
an American accent now.
She's
Because she loses her
English accent, yeah.
character.
Yeah, it hits
Because
that
she's been
part
hit
of
on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Paris Hilton dead. Who finds Paris?
The
Christopher
food.
Columbus?
Yeah, because we're on this famously sailed to Paris.
I was like, I don't know any other explorers. So I want to make a stupid joke.
So the guy that finds him is actually called Christopher Columbus,
In your face.
but no like connection to.
Oh, but they're the travel influence.
The guy who did Home Alone.
Yes,
Right, okay,
exactly.
right.
Who is
The
also
director of
traveling.
Home
Yeah, no, it's just, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, right. So Christopher Columbus finds Paris Hilton and dead. And is he
But shocked.
Is he shocked?
Well, he slaps his hands.
Oh,
to his face like
And that's the
that.
poster as well.
Yeah, exactly.
okay, wow. So, and what happens there is that I'd imagine that the natural next scene would be red lights from the police around, you know.
Chaos. I mean, it's a small village town. I don't know. I have no idea.
A small village town called
St. Anton.
St. Anton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it throws the town into chaos, and everyone's thinking, "My gosh, who is this? Who is the killer? The
Yeah.
zucchini killer?" Is what they call him or her. They don't know.
Oh.
No one knows. Could be anyone.
Do we have like a chief cop on the scene?
Yeah, Detective Brandon. Flake.
Yeah, and he
Brandon
has a
Flake.
cigar
Nice.
and a hat.
Yeah.
What type of hat?
Is it a deer stalker hat?
It's a deer stalker. Yeah. And his name was what again?
Brandon McFlake was. I
Brandon
believe.
Flake.
Brandon McFlake.
Oh, sorry, I forgot he is of Scottish heritage.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
Brandon Flake, but I didn't record
Yeah.
his Scottish credentials.
At the Muck.
The McFlake.
Well,
Another product.
this is an influencer film, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right. So, sorry. Well, you were going to say something. You were itching to say something.
No, I was just saying that, like, with all these lovely accents, like Christopher Walken and now Scottish, it is killing me not to do the accents.
Paul, why don't you give us one?
I'm gonna let it come naturally.
You've been dying.
I'm gonna
to do
let
this.
it come naturally.
there we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm Christopher Walken. I did both of those impressions terribly.
Okay, so we've got Brandon McFlake on the case of his deerstalker hat and his cigar, and he's how, you know, is he seen this all before, or is he just kind of, you know, letting this slide?
He's incredibly used to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But
This is a common
But he
occurrence.
hasn't seen, you know, anyone killed with a zucchini before.
No, that's surprising to him.
So
but
he
he's
says
quite.
something quite profound.
God damn it! The zucchini. Oh wait, where's he from? Scotland. Damn it! It's a zucchini. Yeah.
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 That'll do.
It's a tough one to
That's
say.
his catchphrase as well, actually.
Damn it.
It's a zucchini.
Don't they call them courgettes in Scotland?
Yeah.
That's his quirk, Jim. The only man in Scotland to call it a zucchini.
I'm not going to do it. I
Jim.
immediately realised what
Yeah.
quicksand I was walking into. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So we've got a murder scene, and he's on the case. Do we see much? Is this an open and shut case, or are we going to investigate?
Oh, he's gonna investigate.
He's going to
Yeah.
investigate. So he sticks around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was his last day. He was about to retire
Oh.
the next day,
Oh, the next
Yeah.
day.
and then he was this upset, wasn't he? Miffed.
Because he had his retirement party.
Yeah.
What cake
Yeah.
was it?
It was a Victoria sponge
Oh, that's
with sort of an illustration
Yeah.
of his deerstalker, his infamous deerstalker on it.
Oh, that's so nice. So
Big-
thoughtful of you.
Big cigar sticking out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And they just shoved a cigar.
Not a candle.
50 years of
Just
50
50
cigars.
50 cigars. A smoked cake.
It tastes awful.
It stank in that room.
Oh man. Okay. Right. So we've got a just about to retire. It's his last case, Brandon McFlake. How do we follow his investigation, or is this kind of something that happens on the side?
Yeah, this is like a kind of side thing because we're mainly following what's happening in the house once there's a snow in.
Yeah.
I believe it's called.
Yeah.
A snowing.
Lots of snow.
Lots of snow. Literally
Well, I hope
can't-
so.
So
It's a
much
ski
snow.
resort.
Yeah,
Success.
but like
Dry
too
season.
much snow. Yeah. And yeah, they're all stuck inside. So.
All right. Okay.
So he's just working on the sidelines to figure this out.
Yeah, so we'll bank him for later.
Just walking around tapping his. Notepad.
Deerstalker.
Go on.
It's just
Cigar?
yeah, just tapping his notepad. Like, Okay, right. So
I wish I had some clues.
I'll park that. Walking around with a magnifying glass. Okay, so right. Okay, so we're snowed in. Everyone's stuck indoors.
Yeah, so we've got a giant chalet, and within this chalet we've got Dan and Krek.
Plus all the influencers.
Plus all the
Plus our brand manager guy.
Yeah, and they're snowed in, killer on the loose. They've heard about it on the news.
Yeah.
Um,
It's terrifying. Everyone's scared. Everyone's and most of all, our brand manager is scared because he's not going to get the content. You
Yeah.
know, no one can get out on the slopes, so he is freaking out,
yeah.
Right, yeah.
and he's
Because
angry.
Influencers are very expensive, so he's gonna lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
If they don't make any. Of
There's
that
a lot on
sweet,
the
sweet
line.
Content.
And they famously can't film anything indoors.
Exactly.
Are there ring lights everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so well lit.
So well-
yeah.
So-
Ironic for a horror film.
No. There's no shadows to hide.
Yeah.
It's very visible.
Okay, right. So we're in here now. He's getting antsy. Can't make any content, and obviously, what happens next? What's the
What do
first?
we do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dan and Heck, they are just like they're having to deal with a lot as well because there's a lot of mouths to feed, and they're stuck too. So they're they're making stuff in the kitchen, and then basically the food creator, Owen.
Isn't one of them a food influencer? Why is he not pitching
Wait a
it?
minute. So there's a food
This is day
creator.
off.
Sorry, he's a food. Yeah.
So
Food
this is-
creator, influencer, yeah.
So this is a new one called. Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
so
we've
no,
got
Owen.
him.
This is Owen. Sorry, I got
We've
them mixed up.
Yeah,
a
we've already.
Texas barbecue king.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can only do barbecue.
Yeah, well,
exactly. Yeah, he comes into the kitchen.
Wow.
He's very impressed with
With
the
what they're
food.
cooking.
Yeah,
Wow,
absolutely.
this lasagna.
Oh, this is gold.
No, we won't edit that out.
Even if you insist, we are keeping that in. Okay, so he's wow in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very excited about what food was it?
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Standard lasagna, or are we going for the veggie lasagna?
Well, he's a meat king, isn't he? He's a Texas
cool.
barbecue
Yeah.
meat king.
Oh
so-
yeah. All barbecue must have a lasagna.
Oh, absolutely, brisket.
So that's what he's all about.
Yeah, that'd be good actually.
Delicious.
Okay, let's carry on.
Hold on. Fuck the film. Let's do this.
What's the recipe for that?
Make lasagna.
Okay, cool. Right, so he's got his brisket lasagna,
Yeah.
smoked brisket lasagna, very nice.
Yeah.
And he's very proud of it. He's serving this up to the rest of the influencers for nourishment or.
Yeah, of course he is. He's a generous guy.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, our chalet couple are a little bit upset that they're not eating what they've made, like because they've been employed to cook for the influencers, and then he's
They're
come
not
in with his
interested in
lasagna.
their food. No.
Yeah,
Clive.
so that's a little bit of
Builds a little bit of
tension,
resentment there, yeah.
because they don't like influencers.
Ooh.
Dan and
Oh
Dan and Deck.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
So in seeds.
I can imagine that Brandon McFlake is gonna find that out soon, right?
yeah, he's looking
Yeah.
through the window. He can't get in.
He can't get so.
Salivating.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
so
like,
gagging for some lasagna.
No one's offered him any food.
I'm so hungry and
hungry.
cold.
He's hungry for clues as well.
Okay, so Dan and Jack don't like the influencers very much. How do they express that? How do we know that?
There's some chats in the kitchen, some whispered conversations between the two of them with the extractor fan on.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
yeah.
no one else can hear them. Maybe in the store cupboard.
yeah.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
It's
Yeah.
a store cupboard.
Yeah.
Okay, lots of provisions to last us through the snow in.
Lots of brisket for
Lots of brisket.
what was his name?
Owen.
Owen.
Owen
Call
Wilson.
him.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just not beat around the bush.
Cool. Okay, right. So now we've found out that we've whispered extractor fan hidden conversations that Dan and Jack don't like the influencers.
No.
Not
Gives us our
fans.
first
Shady.
little clue of what might be happening. So I imagine that everyone's sitting down to dinner
Yeah, absolutely. And then
together, or are they gone to their separate little?
I think
bits.
they're together at this point. But
yeah,
then,
influencers and the brand manager. But let's say that the Dan and Jack are not invited to the dinner because they're not. There's a bit of a class issue here as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's one
yeah.
of the themes. Many
Yeah.
themes.
Like Dan and Jack are obviously a bit rough around the edges. Like you're not from
They're from Milton
not from
Keynes.
From Milton Keynes
Yeah.
to Vienna, a journey that we
It can
followed.
happen. It can happen.
Okay. Right. So they're they're a little bit out of place from the bright lights of Milton
Yeah.
Keynes. Those lights being fires. So Milton Keynes. And who's the influencer that they like the least, and we kind of get the feeling that they're really not getting on with.
Maybe the travel influencer. Mr.
Because-
Scarves.
Mr. Scarfy is that a fashion guy?
He's a fashion one.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Travel.
Travel. There's a travel influencer, and there's a travel fashion influencer, and there's a fashion influencer.
Holy
But
shit.
don't worry
Oh.
about that.
Unpack that later. It's the fashion guy.
The fashion guy they don't like.
Fashion guy they hate. Yeah.
right.
Do they bicker about which one they don't like as well? Because I don't know.
I think so. They do.
I'm going to
Whispered.
insist that you have a travel influencer. See, this is like a ski resort. Who's the travel influencer?
Barney.
Barney.
With
The
3 A's.
dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
He's like, hey kids, go to Canada.
Are we talking Barney?
The dinosaur for
The
sure.
dinosaur,
Yeah.
The purple
okay.
one.
Yeah.
And it's never referenced.
No.
No.
He's very serious.
Yeah.
Who's in the suit?
Bear Grylls.
What?
Bear
What? What do you mean suit?
Oh no,
Yeah, I was going to say, there's children listening.
there shouldn't be. if you are a parent and your children listen to this, just take them to school. Tell them.
What are you doing?
yeah,
No
this is
matter what
not-
time it is.
This is
Take
not a
it.
good idea. Okay, so we've got Barney the dinosaur, played by Barney the Fat Dinosaur, with Bear Grylls in the suit, who is a travel influencer, who's the one that Dan and Jack don't like very much.
Yeah, and he leaves the table at dinner because he gets overwhelmed by all the noise.
Yeah.
So he wants to eat his brisket lasagna upstairs.
When he leaves, does he go, goodbye, kids?
Exactly.
I love you.
That's the best Barney I've ever heard.
I didn't know it had him, if I'm
That's
honest.
amazing. Just discovered an impression.
Oh, it doesn't happen often. Cool.
So he heads
I like to leave a
upstairs.
good impression.
Nice.
The disgust on your face.
It's
The
just-
absolute disgust.
Why would you ruin it?
Because that's my thing. Okay, right. So Barney's gone upstairs. His name is Barney. Like Barney is the name of the character as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Barney.
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 Double A. Yeah.
You got to elongate.
It's from
the bar.
Boston.
Barney the dinosaur.
I love you. That's that was awful. Can't do them all.
Okay, right. So he's gone upstairs.
Yeah. So and you know this is where it gets a bit tense. Music comes in.
What type of music?
Strings.
Strings
Yeah.
Yeah. Hans Zimmer's. They're electric.
attached to him.
strings, they're not
Attached to a instrument or just the string.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This is
I was
cheese
trying to be
strings.
funny again. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, and that's when we just see, the whole filming type vibe changes, because then we're going to see everything through a phone,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to see this
'Cause-
phone,
yeah.
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
handheld.
approach Barney from
Yeah.
behind.
He's taken
No.
his head off. Bear Grylls comes out. He's smoking a cigarette, and he's bloody.
How did he not set the costume alight? The cigarette.
It's the magic of movie making.
The budget is very low. We can't afford real fire. So yeah, he's looking in the mirror. You know, he hates
He's
himself.
questioning his life choices, because he's Bear Grylls. He's on the island, but there he is in a Barney suit. So
Yeah,
It's all
giving
gone
travel
downhill.
advice
Yeah.
to Gen Z kids.
Oh wow.
And he's brutally murdered.
yeah,
Oh no.
So with
The shock.
yeah,
How?
with a Zimmer frame.
A Hans Zimmer frame.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Very
Murdered
nice.
with a Hans Zimmer frame. And so and is it like a? Do we get like some music that's going to be like
Yeah.
like the Psycho
deafening
type thing? Amazing.
psycho music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The classic, psycho
Yeah.
music where someone's just screaming.
Yeah.
What version did you watch?
The £40 version.
Okay, right. So now we have a dead Barney. Who finds Barney?
Ooh.
Keira Knightley.
Keira
Yeah.
Knightley.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How is she surprised?
Yeah,
Oh.
just all like, oh my, I didn't expect to see so much blood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
You wouldn't, would you?
No,
No, you wouldn't
No.
from a
no.
kid's character. So
There's a lot of blood in that Barney costume.
Yeah.
And smoke and fire as well.
I think this says more about me, but before she reports it, does she eat the lasagna that he left?
Oh my god! I think they eat the corpse.
Yeah. Dark.
Keira Knightley.
I think that says more about you, if I'm honest.
Yeah, she does, because she's vegan and she wants to secretly have a
Yeah.
bit of brisket,
She had a lentil hot pot downstairs.
which was awful.
so upstairs, she's going to sneak a bit of that in.
Yeah, and
Before she
then-
reports the murder.
So she eats it and then she screams.
Yeah.
And then everyone rushes in and they're like, "Ugh, who done it?"
Oh, as if you're eating that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
So Keira Knightley downstairs, it's all lentils. Upstairs, it's all brisket.
Yeah, baby.
Right. Okay. Right. So I don't even
Down
know what
there for
that is.
lentils, upstairs for brisket.
What an awful review of Keira Knightley. Downstairs all lentils, upstairs all brisket.
Okay. All right. Okay. So she eats the discarded lasagna, and then that's just a really weird thing to say. Eats the discarded lasagna, and now is going to report.
She is,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
before she can report it, she dies.
Oh,
Ow.
whoa.
Wow.
Because
Double
the
header.
lasagna was laced with Zoloft,
Oh,
which is a
nice.
drug.
Right?
And a lot of it, I'm sure, probably can kill you.
Probably.
It's a drug that does exist.
Check your facts.
Definitely not made up.
Yeah.
And
No, you can't Google it.
yeah. Yes, and unfortunately, she also dies very, very quickly after
Yeah.
Barney.
So
Oh, wow.
very
Okay.
interesting, because Barney was going to be killed anyway
Mm.
through Brisket, but he was also Zimmered. So is there one murderer?
Ooh.
Two or three?
Ooh.
Who knows?
Wow. After a post brisket Zimmer.
Mm.
Okay. Right. So we've got two. So who finds Keira Knightley? Because there's just two dead people.
Oh, they're just piling up now.
Baddies.
So maybe Dan. I think Dan, because he's gone up to change the toilet roll in the toilet, and then he squeals.
Squeals.
Like a pig.
Squeals like a pig.
How would that sound? How? It's a good squeal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm impressed with
And do
that.
people come running for that?
Yeah, they're like, "There's a pig upstairs. Someone's let the pig loose."
Well, I've just had my lasagna, but if there's a live pig up there, I reckon I can squeeze a little more in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, a brave pig hanging around a barbecue, a barbecue specialist.
hanging around Owen Wilson. There.
Yeah.
He
Just
starts
said
immediately salivating.
licking his lips. Okay, so who goes up to find Keira Knightley? No, Dan. Sorry, Dan,
Dan,
goes
yeah,
up.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
and now they're all
They
they've
all come up.
They've all come
All
up.
come running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and luckily at this point, a window blows open, and in comes Brendan McFarlane. What's his
Oh,
name?
Brendan McFarlane.
Brendan
McFlake.
McFlake.
That's it.
Brendan McFlake.
Yeah.
And he's got his cigar and his deerstalker, and
Got his notepad.
he says, "What does he say back? I can't remember."
Oh my God!
Oh my god!
Another murder!
hang on a second, this is upstairs. How did he get?
Yeah, so he flies.
Okay,
On
completely acceptable.
on
The wings are left?
on a bagpipe. That's fair enough, right?
Has a magic bagpipe.
Culturally accurate. And the window blows closed after that, because obviously plot hole. People are like, well, people can get in and out.
Yeah,
But now it's locked again.
and the wind is polite.
Yeah, exactly.
And there is a blizzard.
Yeah, totally.
It wasn't born in a Barney. Right, so
Yeah.
we should record these in the evening. Okay, so right, so we're all up and we're setting the scene. This is a classic murder mystery type. Is there a grandfather clock that
Ticking in the corner.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course there is.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Exactly.
And who? So now, who's in charge? Who's?
Who plays the grandfather clock?
Excellent question. Paul. It is Bill Nye.
Oh, Bill Nye.
Yeah,
He'd make a good with his little bow tie, sort of.
he would.
Yeah.
He looks like a clock.
He
Yeah,
does, yeah.
definitely.
In his most challenging role to date, he must keep time.
Yeah, his job is just to count the whole time.
It's like,
Out
does he
loud,
count
very
out loud?
distracting, yeah.
He's the talking clock. The time sponsored by. Okay, so who's in charge of this here? Who's running the show now? Is this Brandon
McFlake.
Flake.
Yeah, yeah.
Brendan McFlake.
Yeah, he
he's-
takes matters into his own hands at this point, you know,
Is he,
obviously.
is he pacing?
He's pacing a lot.
He's pacing.
Yeah. But I think he probably takes
I'm going to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, what was
Very
that?
nice.
He said casing.
He's
it.
casing.
Oh, lovely.
It's always really funny when no one hears it.
Cool. Okay, right. So the game is afoot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Absolutely. So
Indeed.
So I guess murders like this happen over the next for however long
Course of the movie.
You know, next who do we lose next?
Well, who do we have?
Who do we have? Taylor Swift? No, she's not in it.
We've got the scarf guy.
Oh, Scarf Guy, yes.
Scarf Guy. Oh, and maybe they can all.
That's Lenny Henry, by the way.
Sorry,
Lenny
yeah.
Henry. Yeah. So they're all gonna die, apart from Barney. They're all gonna die in ways that suit their influencer
Exceptional.
power.
I was hoping it was. gonna be
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
Scarf Man, Lenny Henry. He's killed by his own scarf.
Strangled
Of
to
course he's
death.
been
Of
strangled.
course.
Yeah.
Owen
I
Wilson.
mean, is the scarf sentient? Did the scarf kill? He said killed by his own scarf. Is it a sentient
We'll
scarf?
pocket that for later, I guess.
Oh,
maybe.
okay,
That
right,
might be
okay.
a plot twist at the
The
end.
politest fuck you I've heard in a while.
That's twice in 2 weeks
Yeah.
I've been told "fuck you" and it's
Like,
felt nice.
We'll pocket that.
Yeah. Put that in the maybe book. But we do burn the maybe book.
I'll put that in my big book of terrible ideas.
Okay, so scarf,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the next influencer.
Owen Wilson, he gets griddled to death
Whoa.
like a fine piece of meat.
Stuck like a
really?
pig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because obviously he's the foodie.
He's the Texas
foodie.
barbecue king guy.
Okay.
Yep.
Keira Knightley gets lipstick stuffed into her eyeballs
Yeah.
Whoa.
because she's
absolutely.
a makeup artist.
She's a makeup.
Yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And also, by the way, this is all practical effects. We're not having it.
Yeah.
We're not
Lovely.
having no whiff.
None of that.
CG.
None
This
of
is
that.
all classic 80s horror.
Sure.
Gremlins. Whoever made the puppets on Gremlins is gonna be doing the horror, gore, blood.
Industrial Light and Magic.
Mm.
Yeah,
There you go.
it was.
Could be.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
We had a little adversarial moment there.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. that was a pure confidence trait. Okay, right. So Keira Knightley, she's got lipstick in the eyeballs. Owen Wilson has been griddled to death. No CGI. This is practical. We're gonna grill Owen Wilson.
Absolutely. This is his last role.
It's going to be like the Thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim?
I ain't seen that.
That happens on the thing.
No, I just mean the practical effects.
Oh, I thought someone got griddled to death
No,
on the
they
thing.
do-
I was
they
like,
do a lot of
oh.
gore.
The only thing I can think
bit.
of is the character from the Addams Family, and that was definitely not entirely a practical effect. If so, well, bravo.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They do quite a lot of magical things in that. You should watch it.
Okay, right. So I think we've got one more influencer, and that's Philomena Kunk.
Ooh,
Ah,
okay.
yes.
Right. So we're now down to our
Our comedy.
probably the last act, right?
Yeah.
So
Comical death.
We've got
Yeah.
our last four. We've got
Yeah.
the hoteliers.
So they're all kind of looking at each other. Maybe we've just killed someone. Oh no, there is also the brand manager.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
he's
we're
there as
actually
well.
looking at him because we think that I think we're gonna. What's the word when you pretend someone? Red herring. He's like
Yeah.
our main
Yeah.
red herring
Yeah.
because he's got the biggest motive potentially. You know, he's the
Did
one
he-
that's losing out on all
Did he
this
have
money.
a name?
Yeah.
Chris.
Christopher Walkoff,
Yeah.
played by Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna find out that obviously he's having money troubles. He's really worried that there's so many influencers that he has to pay. So he's got the biggest motive. So the rest of the group have come together and decided to kill him
Ooh.
because they're like, well,
Yeah.
stop the murders,
Yeah.
kill the murderer.
Yeah.
Mm.
They have no choice.
This is
Yeah.
chess, not checkers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah,
Mm.
and how do they kill him? What's the fitting way for a brand manager to
So
die?
So this is the people. I just want to be clear who the murderers of Christopher Walkoff is. This is Philomena Kunk, Dan and Jack, and where's obviously the detective has been here.
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
he's
time.
still around.
Yes.
So
His idea.
so he's been standing there whilst they've been plotting this. Is
Oh.
he?
Yeah,
I retire tomorrow. Just fucking kill him.
exactly. He's chatting to Bill Nye.
He
I
puffed
think.
himself out so much on the bagpipes. He'd have to have a little nap.
Yeah, so he's missed this bit. He's like, and so they're like, oh, quickly before
Yeah.
the detective comes back.
They burned the influencers. Burn the Brandon. No, Who's the brand manager? Christopher Walkoff. They burn him with their ring lights. Burn him to death.
They brand him.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
my God.
He gets branded.
Oh, that's
brand
so
manager
good.
gets branded.
This sounds like quite a cult scene, like a cultish scene.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Would there'll be a
Yeah.
chant of
Yes.
some sort?
Yeah, there'll be
wouldn't
like
Yes.
follow and
Kill.
subscribe. Follow and subscribe. Follow and subscribe.
Smash the bell.
That's the sizzle, the flesh sizzling.
Yeah, exactly.
there? Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Very dramatic.
Yes, that's our climax.
Okay,
Yeah.
and at this point, then the detective turns around and sees.
Wakes up from his nap, Jim.
Oh, wakes
Yeah.
up from his nap, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, wakes up from his nap.
I'm sure nothing's happened.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Got catching a few Zeds. Okay, now that's it. I'm done.
Oh, fantastic.
How many Zeds?
Four
No,
or
there's
five,
one.
And who are they played by? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so now the only people now in the room are Dan and Jack and the detective
Akira.
And Philomena.
No,
And
she's-
Philomena Cunt.
and Philomena Cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I guess we get this sort of false equilibrium.
Yeah.
Where we're kind of like,
We think
oh,
we've lost the bad guy.
well, it's all good then. No one else is gonna die.
Yeah. So settle in, they have a cup of tea, share a moment together.
Some après,
Yes.
Some apres, an aperol.
Yeah.
an aperol. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Another cigar.
And then maybe the Wi-Fi's come back now.
Oh,
Which probably I don't know. So our influencer, Philomena Kunk, goes upstairs to film a sketch.
okay.
It's been a hilarious evening.
Yeah, she's like, this is great material.
Yeah.
And yeah, she sets up her camera, does a live stream sketch. She's doing some improv, and
Who do we see behind her? A masked figure approaches.
yeah,
Oh.
What's the mask?
It's not Barney, is it?
It's a
it's the face of Owen Wilson.
yeah. No, it is.
Melted.
It's actually wearing the Barney head.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
the cigarette burned Barney head.
Exactly.
It's really creepy. And in their hand is a canister of laughing gas.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Killed by laughter.
yeah, so Philomena is killed by laughter.
Yeah.
And gosh, well, we haven't got the murderer then, have we?
Yeah.
So he's still out there.
Nightmare.
That is better than my idea. I really thought you were going to say like a piano lands on her.
That would work too.
Slips on a banana.
And a little
Acme
sign,
hammer.
yeah, and a little sign comes out like, "Ouch."
she runs off a cliff. Hangs there for a while and goes, "Ah."
Looks down just at the desert floor. Okay, right. Okay, so Philomena Kunk has been killed by laughter, administered from a canister of laughing gas from a mysterious masked stranger wearing the head of Barney.
Barney.
the dinosaur.
And then the snow clears, right?
Oh, that's quick.
I think.
Just
It's a very hot sun over there
Yeah.
in Austria. Very
yeah,
hot.
the
Very
sun-
unpredictable.
Exactly.
Burns the
sudden
snow away.
sudden heat wave.
Sudden
Exactly.
heat wave. Detective leaves. They all say goodbye.
She's like, "You're on your own. Just one of yous."
Well, it's the next day now, so he's officially retired. So the sun
Oh,
is,
yeah.
hot sun's come up.
I gotta get my
retirement
cake.
day.
Detective leaves his post.
Yeah. And he's like, "Well, someone else is gonna have to deal with this now." Says goodbye to
This is someone else's mess.
someone. He says goodbye to Dan and Deck, and
Danton Deck.
By the way, I just want to point out that every time you've said these characters'
Yeah,
names
it's
changed.
so Stan and Fleck. They're just real
They're
freaked
left.
out, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
like, what a
Bodies
night.
everywhere.
Wow.
Such a mess.
Yeah.
You know, they've got
Stinks.
guests coming in on Monday.
Yeah,
Got to
exactly.
deep clean the chalet. haven't
Oh, so
they?
suddenly now, I think it's not them.
As a viewer, you probably don't think it's them.
Probably
but-
wouldn't suspect
but
them,
then
would you?
They
Oh,
go
no.
down to the storage area. They open up the fridge, and it's the body of a bunch of other influencers,
It's a big fridge.
Whoa.
and it
very
turns
big
it's a
fridge.
very big fridge.
Those American fridges.
It's one of those massive American fridges. Walk in and
Christopher Walken.
let's walk off. And yeah, it turns out in the end that they've just been killing influencers
Yeah.
and feeding the influencers to other influencers.
It wasn't brisket along. It wasn't
It
brisket.
wasn't brisket.
That's why they
It
were
was
so annoyed.
influencer.
Oh,
it was
no.
brisket. Bricket.
And yeah,
Brisket.
The thing is that I was genuinely like surprised. I was like, oh god, this is all cool.
and it turns out that they have been
They've been doing
videoing
some influencing themselves
Yeah.
on the dark web.
on the dark
yeah.
web. They're dark web influencers.
They've been
filming all the
recording
murders.
all of these murders and putting them on the dark web, making a lot of money.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Bad people.
Bad people.
Bad
Yeah, very
people.
rich but bad people.
Wow.
Love it.
So
Is that the end? Is it cut to like they open? It's just a
Yeah.
like Indiana Jones, but instead of boxes, it's just dead frozen influences.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
and final scare because there's a
Yeah.
horror. We need a final scare.
They wheel each body and put it put it into the comedy section. Put it into the food section. Yeah, exactly.
like that. Yeah.
they wee on each body.
No!
Is that what you said? We on each body.
Like, you
Yeah.
know in Indiana Jones
Did
when
you
he
say we on each?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
They
yeah.
do.
They do.
It's
They wee on
dark
each
web
body.
at the end of the day. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. That is
That's
dark.
better
Yeah.
than we.
But I have a
Wee on
feeling
them.
that I misheard something. Again, says more about
I love
me.
that's where we draw the line. The idea that there's a cabal of evil rich billionaires out there paying to watch people be murdered, but then we're like, and then they wee on them. And we're like, ugh.
Yeah. Come on. Grow up. Jesus.
Oh,
Bit much.
better
much.
culture.
This is a 15, not an 18.
Have some class.
So they wee on all the corpses.
Yes, they do.
And then upload them to the different hashtags for different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that how it works?
It's like they file them away into
Yeah.
the correct area of
Ah.
influencing.
Totally.
Excellent. Like that's classic psychopath behaviour. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so and then what? So does he now clear out the old influences and then put the new influences into the fridge, or because I'm concerned about fridge space. to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I mean, it's a cold place, Jim. So the world is your freezer.
Well, it's
really.
not that cold because we've had a sun melt all the snow. We can't rely.
You know, a
on the
policeman
climate.
rode a magical bagpipe to a second floor window earlier.
and
I
this
don't
is
think,
the thing you have a
I
problem
don't think suddenly melting snow is where we should start drawing the realism.
I'm a details man.
But
I'm
obviously,
disappointed.
they are clearing space because they're getting
Yes.
the bodies out
Mm.
to cook.
Yeah.
With.
Yeah.
So they're not filed away for very long
Mm.
till the next group come in.
Do we meet the next group?
Well, I guess we probably do. We've run out of people now, haven't we?
Is it one of those like, ding dong, the next lot are here?
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
cut.
Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh wow, that's quite
Exactly.
a. That's
Yeah.
quite
Because we know what's going to happen to them.
yeah, absolutely. All
You
of
know.
the action that we described happened in the first 20 minutes of the film. There's
Yeah.
still 80 minutes left. We've got so many groups to get through. So many influences.
So this is a box set, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so if only that detective had just stuck around
Yeah.
Yeah.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, maybe he gets home and
Is this
This
is
really
this
dark.
credit sequence?
yeah, he
Yeah.
gets home and his family have been killed.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're also influencers.
Oh.
His family, his
Oh.
wife.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, there's carnage all around.
Yeah.
And just left on the table next to his cake is a zip. And he's killed them with a zip.
My goodness,
Everyone.
that's a Z word. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
So then he has to unretire to find out who killed his family.
Yeah.
John Wick style.
John Wick style, exactly. This is a classic
But that's a
John Wick.
sequel. That's the next film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
Wow. Wow.
It's just him booking tickets to Fire Festival.
So, what's the name of this film?
Chalet Death.
Yeah.
Chalet Death.
Yeah.
Chalet
You
Death.
ski me once.
Oh!
You ski me twice.
Wow.
Now you ski me. Now you don't
Because I'm dead.
because I'm dead.
That's the tagline.
yeah.
Chalet
some-
Death You skimmy once, you skimmy twice.
Yeah,
Now
because
I'm
I'm
dead.
dead.
Yeah, there's loads of colons and commas, and there's just not enough punctuation in movie titles these days.
Which wouldn't be good for the hashtags.
No,
Sorry, would
I
it?
guess not. It would kind of break up.
Good luck to anyone trying to fit that onto a poster.
Yeah.
Fan art.
It's just all text.
Wow, I think it's great. Do you want to hear this film back?
Oh, please.
Absolutely, yes, please. What have we
Buckle
done?
up.
Sam Beck of BAM Comedy.
Yeah.
This is a horror slash teen film, a slash teen film that is based in Austria in a chalet, in a ski resort called the Super Ski Chalet. No, the Super Ski Company. Now, at this point, we kind of toy with the idea of every murder woman, murder woman, beginning with Z, a hero that no one wants. And we kind of get the vibe here. Like this is the music in this film by Hans Zimmer, who goes through the decades from the 20s to the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s with some bop in there.
Yeah,
absolutely in the middle.
Okay, brilliant. And we find out now that there's a chalet that has been rented by some content creators, social media influencers, who are Philomena Kunk, played by Diane Morgan, very, very good established comedy character. A foodie, played by Owen Wilson, called Travis the Barbecue King.
That's great. It was called Travis. We called him Owen
Yeah,
the whole
Owen.
film.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now, I've just at this point, later on in the film, we find out that the brisket is actually influencers. Travis is the barbecue king. He would surely know.
Oh, maybe.
That's the biggest lie he ever told. He can't taste.
Oh my goodness. Barbecue King.
It's all a lie.
Yeah. Wow.
We've got Keira Knightley, who's a makeup influencer.
She can't see.
Goodness. Twists and turns, zigzags, if you will.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, it's a shame we didn't have Zig and Zag the puppets, the alien puppets. Oh God, how old am I? Does anyone know who they are?
Yeah, I do.
Good.
But no one listening to this will.
Oh no,
I want to say yes.
you don't know who that is, do you?
No.
I feel like I should know who that is.
I have their song on vinyl. That isn't even a lie.
No one's making you do this. Why are you admitting it?
I have issues. Lenny Henry is a fashion influencer who is famous for his love of scarves. And we also have another influencer who is Barney, the dinosaur, who is a travel influencer played by Bear Grylls.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay,
Exactly.
and then we have
Who
the
else?
brand. We have the classic brand manager, very stressed out, playing with his tie, who is played by he's the CEO of Super Ski. Christopher Walkoff, played by Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
And then we meet our protagonists, who are Dan and Jack, a completely anonymous couple who own a small chalet business called Blue Skies Baloo. And they have their chalet they rent out. They're not fans of the influencers. They're,
No.
No, they're not, no.
fans.
No,
of
very
the influencers.
anti.
Yeah, and we find that out through.
Find out quite how badly later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we find that out through.
Aggressively, but
All of this could have been avoided by turning off an extractor fan in the kitchen, which is hiding their conversations.
yes. Exactly. You'd think that everyone was recording. They should have picked up on it, really.
Paris Hilton appears, and she's killed by a zucchini.
Yes.
Yep.
Just a short cameo.
Yeah, just short
exactly.
cameo. Yeah, beaten to death by a zucchini. At this point, and I've got "Oh my God" written down. That was
God.
okay. One more time.
Oh my God.
Lovely. Okay, right. So now on the case we have Brandon McFlake, the deer stalker / detective,
Completely original character.
Yeah.
owner of some flying magic bagpipes, fully charged. Okay, right. So he's now he's on the case. I've got Victor Deer. I don't know what that means. I've written it.
Don't ask us.
No idea.
Okay, right. So now we've got we're in this situation.
Did you take notes?
I did, but I can't read them. Okay, we've got and we discover here there's a bit of class warfare. Introduce a bit of political message into the
It's deep.
and there's this is where they're all together. Owen Wilson is making some brisket lasagna for the whole of the people because they are snowed in.
Yes.
Okay. Barney goes upstairs because he's sick and tired of everyone. Just says, I'm done. And then,
Fucking Is he from Boston?
Barney the dinosaur. Yeah.
Fucking Christopher Walken's here.
I'm done with this. Who then he gets killed with a Hans Zimmer frame by that we just see, and then he's found by Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Found by Keira Knightley, who is a vegan and is sneakily eating his brisket lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it brisket? No.
Oh yeah,
So
a
she's
brisket
not-
with a brisket.
Yeah, she's also a cannibal now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God, vegans are cannibals.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
That's a big jump. Yeah. Okay. Now, she obviously she's the makeup influencer.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dies through lipstick to the eyes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Not rouge.
Oh,
Just showing my feminine side.
Yeah.
And then we have the next person who comes up is someone who gets killed by Zoloft, and I can't read it.
Oh no, she get. Oh yeah, no.
This is perfect.
I thought
Yeah.
this is the worst you've ever done.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, there were so many details I was writing very quickly. No, so yeah, who gets killed by the Zoloft?
well, actually, I think it might have been Kira.
No, so Keira Knightley died later, didn't she? No, someone died when they found Barney because they ate the food and the food was
yeah,
poisoned.
yeah.
I think we
true.
killed Kira twice.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
So let's get someone else gets killed by the lasagna.
Just make a new character right now, quickly, go.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is back
Wow. As a
ghost
hunter.
hunting influencer.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one, I guess.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
If only he'd come back later,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, right. So, and then we've got now that he's found. Dan comes upstairs, changing the toilet rolls. I've written that down.
Very important.
Yeah.
Changes the toilet, and he makes a shriek that people think he's a pig.
Yes. Remember that one?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So everyone runs upstairs, and now this is where Brendan McFlake flies in through the window on his magic bagpipes.
Yeah.
The wind blows the window open and then politely shuts it afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
right.
plot wind.
Yeah. Got wind.
We've all
Plot
had it.
wind.
Sounds nasty.
As the influencers gather round, the haunting TikTok of the grandfather clock played by Bill Nye.
Nice. Yeah.
The game is afoot, and we have now everyone starts to die in ways that is related to their influencer speciality.
Absolutely really gory stuff.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
have Lenny Henry is sadly lost through a scarf-based death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sentient scar.
A sentient
Yeah, I
scarf.
forgot the
Put it
scarf
back in.
was sentient, yeah.
Never named the scarf.
Jolly Roger.
Jolly Roger.
Oh, Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Not so jolly.
No.
Yeah, it's more of an
That's-
angry Roger, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I've made myself laugh. And Owen is griddled to death.
Yes.
No CGI.
No.
This is practical effects. Grilled to death. Keira Knightley, lipstick to the eyeballs. She's gonna have a second death, right? No. Oh no, because we brought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we popped
earlier.
Philip in earlier,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah. This is a reshoot. We had to do a few reshoots.
At this
Not
point,
out yet.
They haven't given us
myself.
the money yet.
Yeah. Sorry.
that's okay. You can pre-shoot.
We've got the money.
Yeah, we really have the money. And then we've got so at this point now, the people left in the room, the people gathered in the room, is Philomena Kunk, the Christopher Walkoff, the the brand manager, and at this point, the detective decides to go to sleep next to the grandfather clock,
He's a snoozy
which is
boy.
announcing the
Yeah.
time the whole way through this, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
And
Sleepy boy.
at this point, they all kill Brandon. Is it Brandon? No,
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Christopher Walkoff with ring lights.
Because they think that he's the murderer.
and they're chanting,
Like and follow.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Like,
Follow, subscribe.
like,
follow, subscribe.
Like,
Yeah, if you could leave a comment as well, that would be lovely.
and a review.
And a review, good reviews. 5 stars. So there, and then this, so and now it's there, and then our detective just wakes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he smells the cooking of the flesh.
He thinks, oh, that's brisket.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly.
he's
Okay.
hungry. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then there's the Wi-Fi comes back on.
Yeah, because it was off,
Magic.
maybe?
Yeah. Because of the snowstorm.
Yeah, because there's been a
Yeah.
snowstorm. And at this point, Philomena Kunk, we see a mysterious masked figure with the head of Barney the dinosaur, who releases a canister of laughing gas, and Philomena Kunk laughs to death.
Definitely.
Now we have a sudden heat wave.
Yeah.
Must be at least 50 degrees.
Yeah, Bill Nye announces it's the next day.
Yeah.
It is now summer.
And okay, so and the sudden heat wave melts all the snow on this ski resort. Bad for business, even though we find out that there are more people coming to the ski resort.
Yeah, well, they're
In a
hikers.
minute.
They hike.
Oh, they-
Try mountain.
oh, I like that this changes every
Yeah,
season.
exactly.
Trick or treaters,
Yeah.
Christmas
Totally.
elves.
It's a
Right.
summer film. It's a winter. It's everything.
Oh, this it is. It really is. I like it. And at this point now, at this point, the detective decides, "Fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
See you later."
Yeah.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Doesn't even say goodbye.
No, totally.
Even though there's only 2 people left. Okay. Then
It's a perfectly normal reaction.
Yeah,
really
he's got
yeah.
to go and collect his pension. He's just retired,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
yeah, post office opens at 9. We'll find out from Bill Nye. Bill Nye's telling the post office is open in a minute. But right. And at this point now, Dan and Jack are on their own, and they look at each other, go to the fridge, open the fridge, and we see bits of
We
influencer
see bodies,
Exactly.
bodies.
of
Yeah.
the previous influencers. I imagine as well, like we have a photography influencer. There's just a camera like on one leg, and then there's. I like it. Bacon is like a little cake on the other one, and we find out that they are dark web influencers.
Yes. And everyone in the audience goes,
Yeah. Big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise, dark web influencers, and they urinate on the courses, on the corpses.
Courses.
Yeah, it's a golf course as well in the spring.
it's a huge fridge.
Yeah, okay. So they urinate on the corpses, film it, and upload them all to the relevant channels on social
Yeah,
media.
dark TikTok and
Dark
TikTok.
TikTok.
Versions of dark Instagram. Strangely, dark Bebo.
Dark Bebo. Yeah, that never died in the dark.
No, massive on the dark web.
Yeah, done his own. And then that's it. And then this film is called Chalet Death. What was the tagline?
Now you schemy.
Now you don't.
No, schemy once, schemy twice.
Now you schemy, now you don't.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah.
What rating is this film?
It's got to be an 18.
It's
Yeah,
got to be an
oh,
18.
18.
Yeah.
R in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
I love it. It's a well thought out film.
It's
I like it.
fantastic,
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thanks,
thoroughly
guys.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
I really liked the grandfather clock sentence. Because as you were telling me, I actually did imagine just Bill Nye swaying from side to side.
Yeah, he's just in a brown suit. He's not like. He's not
We've not even tried to make him
costume.
look like a clock.
Yeah.
It's just him in a brown
Exactly.
suit with a tie that swings back and forth.
Oh my god, I want that.
I like the idea as well of the dialogue just being completely interrupted by him going, bong, bong, bong. And we all stop and watch.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, this is your 40 quid. What do you reckon?
Oh, I'd make it twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I love it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I absolutely love it. I think it's great. A great, intro to Spooktober.
It's got such sequel potential.
It really does,
Absolutely.
yeah. Four sequels of 4 seasons. right?
Totally. I mean, we've got a lot of pitches lined up, so we'll take that into consideration. And
Oh.
I think we're going to have you back.
Yeah.
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 When we've found another way to make some.
use the other foot.
Yes,
So,
damn it!
right?
Well, thank you so much for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you. It's been. Where can we find you on the social media?
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, so much fun. We're on socials at BAM Comedy UK.
Yeah, all the socials: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram,
Oh.
and like and leave a review for
Like, follow, subscribe.
Like,
Like,
share,
follow, subscribe.
Good.
Like,
Follow, subscribe. Like, follow, subscribe.
Nice way to end the episode. Well, thank you again so much, and yeah, like, follow, subscribe, 5 stars, all the stuff, please.
Leave a review.
Leave a review.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
See you later, Paul.
Bye.